I hope you guys listen to that. I give him 4 accounts of the final sermon. All right, all of them graded sahih, authentic, truthful accounts.
Bro,
The downside, none of them are equal. None of them are the same. In fact, the final statement, each of them support a different doctrine. You got Sunni Islam for one, you got Shia Islam for the other, you got Quran alone for the third. All right, and he just said it.
yeah,
Not all. He did not. Muhammad did not make all 4 statements. There's no way he could have.
look,
That would have been 4 different farewell sermons.
Triple A, it's even worse than that. This is by far the most attested statement by the Prophet in his entire life. Right? He has anywhere between 10,000 to 40,000 individuals listening to his speech. Okay? We don't have one account of his actual transcribed sermon from beginning to end. There's disputes regarding where he even was when he gave this. Okay? And then, yeah, we have 4 different doctrines. And what's funny, it's not like just this last sentence is different. If you read each of these narrations, they're literally supporting 4 different doctrines that happen to correspond with what? As you mentioned, Quran alone, okay, Sunni Islam, Shia Islam, and then the Umayyad dynasty,
Yeah.
right? That's what you have. Right? Is that a coincidence? You know, and you're going to say, okay, hey, yeah, it's not conjecture, brother. This is the definition of conjecture, right? You got 4 separate statements, all sahih, all attributed to the Prophet for something that, again, this should be the most attested statement from the Prophet, and they can't get it right. If they can't get this basic sermon right, how less reliable are they regarding some random account that happened one off with one companion, let alone 10,000?
Okay. So when you're coming to a discussion and you're making arguments against your opponent, if you don't know what they believe in properly, you're just gonna straw man what they believe and what they're saying in front of you. You're, with all due respect, you're acting stupid. You're gonna be called out stupid because that's what you're being.
Bro,
You're
just get out of here. Like,
with all
look,
due
this is
respect.
the level of
I'm
argumentation
not
you
insulting.
guys
I'm
have.
speaking.
Right. Yeah, you can't address any of the points, right? All you do is basically go roundabout ways, try to justify things. You don't address any of the arguments. You know, your other boys there saying that, look, this isn't conjecture. We have 4 narrations, okay, 4 different accounts for whatever should be the most attested speech of the Prophet, and they can't even tell you what it is that he said. Again, if they can't tell you what the Prophet said in the statement that the most people in his entire life has witnessed, how less reliable are they going to be on any other one-off statement that he made? Right? The entire study of Hadith, Hadith sciences is just trash. I'm sorry. It was 400 years too late. Right? Yeah, they got great at basically figuring out fabrications after the fact, but all that garbage that they're sifting through, right? They're just too late.
Yeah, I feel like what we've said is very reasonable. The religion should be a known thing. It should not be something we have to guess about. And here we have the most attested to speech of the Prophet. He gave one of them, the final sermon, and no one knows which one is true. And all of them are said as sahih, truthful, authentic accounts, which is impossible. All right. What is conjecture? I'm going to get the definition of conjecture, just so people know that I'm not saying something unreasonable. All right. Conjecture is an opinion or conclusion formed on the basis of incomplete information. All right, so here, when they say this is authentic, sahih, this is their opinion, their conclusion of the account and the isnad based on the information they have on hand. And the information they have on hand is incomplete because none of them, they can't all be true. Right, so this is by definition conjecture. He says, if you follow the majority of people, they will divert you from the path of God. They follow only conjecture, only guesswork. Right? This means the path of God does not have conjecture, does not have guesswork.